Hi guys, here PJP from the project Slow Motion Tours. Today I'm making this film in one of my favorite spots in Porto, one of the best views of the city. This is a very particular and interesting place, Monte da Lapa. But maybe it can be one of the last times that I'm actually here because there's a project for this place. Monte da Lapa is a very interesting place also because it's very related with the history of the Industrial Revolution. So most part of the houses that you see around, they are the typical houses that were constructed to host the workers that were coming mostly from the countryside to work in the emerging industries in Porto. So mostly in the case of Portugal and in Porto in particular as well, we are talking about the 19th century. So the Industrial Revolution started a little bit later than in for example, the countries from the north of Europe. So what's so special about this place is mostly the view. It's also important to say that besides these, let's say, working class neighborhoods, Monte da Lapa, previously in this place there used to be a windmill. So it's a very high place, as you can listen, also with a lot of wind. So it was obviously like one very good place to install a windmill. After that, it was also like a telegraphic station, and besides of that, it's also like, as you can notice, a very good observation point. So during the wars, the liberal wars, and the seas of Porto, this was a very strategic observation view. The liberal troops that were seized inside the city, they used to use this spot to surveil and to check the movements of the absolutist troops. It's even said that the king Dom Pedro IV, Dom Pedro IV himself, was oftenly coming to this place to observe the movements of the enemy troops. This is what I would like to share with you. Apart from that, now I'm gonna change and show you some of the interesting places of this place. So let's approach to this side, and now let's switch the mode. If I find how to do it, I can't. Anyway, so there on my left side we have the church, Igreja da Lapa. Igreja da Lapa is actually the church where the heart of Dom Pedro IV is kept. In the end of the war, and shortly after the war, Dom Pedro actually died, and as a way of showing his respect and his gratefulness for the city, as a gesture, a very symbolic gesture, he decided to give his heart to the city, and that's why even nowadays the heart of Dom Pedro is represented in the coat of arms of Porto. On the south side, we have basically all the view of Gaia, and if we look a little bit in that direction, we can actually see the ocean. So this is really an amazing place. Of course, one of the most special occasions is if you have the opportunity to come here and watch the sunset. That's really like one of those experiences that you will not forget in life. So since it's not certain what will happen with this place and with this project. The property was actually bought. They are going to make some kind of luxury houses. It's actually a project with a signature of no less than Cesar Vieira. So Cesar Vieira is the most famous Portuguese architect, and probably it's very likely that the access to this place will be private, which is really like a huge pity. So if you have the chance, don't lose the opportunity to come here and check this amazing view. Thank you for being with me. If you haven't done yet, please follow the Slow Motion Tours project. You can do it in the page of in the Facebook page. If you haven't done yet, please put your like and subscribe the page so that you can also follow the dates of our tours. Besides of that, also the YouTube channel, and you can also be added if you ask to our mailing list and receive directly in your email all the updates and especially like all the informations with the scheduled tours. So have a nice weekend and see you soon on next video.